Hey everyone, so I'm doing a new video today. Not so much of a progress update, although I might touch on that a bit, but actually I sort of wanted to test something out to help boost my training and nutrition plan, which is obviously the keto diet for the next 4.5 weeks. So a week and a half in, feeling good, results are going well. I think about 2.5 kilos down. I think I'm making a lot of progress with how I look. But I also wanted to try to see where else I can get some support from. So of course, obviously the internet is always a great place to look. There's tons of content on online on YouTube, but and obviously in gyms with personal trainers. But I wanted to think outside the box a bit and try to keep up with what's happening currently in the world, and that's actually using AI. So I know at the moment a lot of AI is focusing on businesses, like how it's going to replace our jobs, how it's going to make work more efficient, blah, 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 blah. Bit of panic and hysteria. But I also want to explore how we can use AI to benefit ourselves and make ourselves kind of better. So I'm actually going to be employing the world's most powerful personal trainer, and that is ChatGPT. So the reason I'm using ChatGPT is just because it's what I've used most in the past. I wouldn't say like I'm an expert or anything, but you know, why not? Let's give it a go. So this video, I'm just going to put in a few basic prompts to see what kind of information comes out of it and try to follow it over the next 4.5 weeks. And give feedback on how AI really can be used in our day-to-day lives to benefit us, and not just, you know, focusing on work or business, which I think seems to be the majority of the use cases at the moment. To make the video as well a bit more interesting, I will try to do a simple bit of editing, so you can see what I'm adding to the screen and what prompts I'm going to use and what ChatGPT gives me back as what ChatGPT gives me back. Yeah. So to start with, for those who haven't seen any of the other videos, I've been doing the keto diet for a week and a half now. Started off at 80.5 kilos. As of this morning, I was 78 point something. Feeling good. I think the first 4 or 5 days I was having those like keto flu symptoms, but now that's all gone. Feeling quite strong, feeling focused, and yeah, just want to try to make some interesting videos. I'm been doing videos twice a week and shorts every day. The shorts are more focused on the food, whereas the videos are going to be like updates on how I'm feeling and some process pictures. So hopefully by the end of it, I'll be in a position where I have a six-pack. And I'm already thinking of another 6-week challenge I'm going to do after the keto diet. And if it works well using ChatGPT, for sure I will use it again for my next challenge. So what I wanted to start with is actually test the analyzing powers of ChatGPT. So I'm 34 years old, I'm 177 centimeters tall, which is I think 5'10". I started at 80.5 kilos and now about 78. So I'm actually going to upload a picture of myself that I took yesterday into ChatGPT and ask it if it can guess my height, my weight, and my body fat percentage, just to see what it comes up with. So give me 2 seconds while I do that. So, can you tell me how tall I am, how much I weigh, and my body fat percent? So it's come back and asking me for some more information. Based on my physique, it's giving me about 15 to 20% fat percentage, which is probably accurate for how I'm looking at the moment. What phone and model are you using for scale? That's what it's asking for to guess my height. I am using an iPhone. Don't know what iPhone I've got. 14. Please guess my height and weight. So it's going into the details of using the iPhone 14. I hope I do have an iPhone 14 to use as a base measurement, and also compare that with my forearm. Wow, good job, ChatGPT. Oh no, slightly over. So based on your head to toe reflection, I would estimate your height to be 5'10" to 6'1". So it's given a range of 7 centimeters. So obviously I'm on the bottom end of that. And my weight to be around 84 to 91 kg, depending on muscle mass. So I'm gonna say, good guess. Guess. I am 5'10" and currently, I'm gonna put 79, currently 79 kg. Nice, that means the estimate was pretty close. Obviously it looks well balanced with some muscle definition. Okay, so it's given me a re-estimate of my body fat percentage, which I didn't ask for, which again I said 15 to 18% body fat. Now, with this project, my goal is to try to get a 6-pack. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT now what body fat percentage I should get down to see my 6-pack, and what does that mean in terms of weight. I would like to achieve a 6-pack, can't spell. What body fat percent should I drop to? How much weight is that? It's actually already proposed to me if I'm looking for some specific fitness goals. To get visible mass, most men need to get to 10 to 12 body percent fat, which I think we all know. And now it's doing some calculations. So to reach 10%, I would need a 5 kg weight loss. To get to 12%, 3.5 to 4 kg. So if I lost 5 kg now, that would take me to around 74%. Mentally, I had that I wanted to be, to have to be 5 kg. That would take me down to 74 kgs. In my mind, mentally, I had 75 kg as my target number. So I think the advice it's giving is kind of aligned with what I had expected, and it's what I want to do. Now I'm going to ask ChatGPT what workout routine I should follow, and then also I'm going to move on to the nutrition. So I know that from my workout plan, I like to do push, pull, legs, and that's it. I also need to start to include some abs in that, just because my core isn't very strong, I don't think. And I also run twice a week. So please create me a strength weight-based training plan using the rotation push, pull, legs for the next 4.5 weeks. Just thinking. Here's your push. Wow. So it's given me a rough look. So push, chest, shoulders, tries, back, buys for pull, leg, quads, hamstring, glutes, then a rest day, and then repeat cycle. So that's good for me because I like keeping things quite simple. Just keep doing the same move over and over again until you really master it. It's then gone into the specifics of each day and telling me what exercises I should be doing. So bench press, overhead press, incline, dips, lateral raises, tricep rope pull down, ab wheel rollouts. So it's actually fairly similar to the types of exercise I'm doing today, and it's gone through each day, which I really like. It's keeping the rep range between 8 to 12, which is nice, and also advising me to do some cardio as well. So I think like a really nice training plan for someone that's actually going to be starting out or wanting to start out in a specific journey, but you can't necessarily afford a personal trainer and you want to have something written down. What you could obviously do, or what you should do, is copy and paste this and print it out and look at it, and that's what I'm going to do. I am going to ask it if it can put it in a table format, and then I can print it in a table and mark it off, because I find that quite a bit easier. Can you put that workout plan into a table? is doing it. So that's excellent for me. Because now I can copy and paste this into, say, Excel. If you want to use, if you take an iPad to the gym to track your progress, or if you want to do it on your computer, or if, like myself, you just find it a bit simpler reviewing a table to tick it off. Again, I find it quite nice, quite cool to look at like this. Great. Now onto nutrition. I am following a keto diet that I want to keep up for the next 4.5 weeks. Can you, oh look, that's quite cool. So even though I mentioned just onto nutrition, it's going to give me a breakdown of what I should be consuming already without me asking any specifics, and an expected fat loss per week. So something interesting here, which I definitely need to work on, is target intake of protein. It's telling me 2.5 grams of protein per kilo. I think at the moment I'm definitely way under on that, because I've stopped having protein shakes. I know they are keto, but I just wanted to have a break from drinking so much whey. And obviously with a keto diet, your protein is up. Anyway, so my next prompt to ChatGPT is, I'm following a keto diet that I want to keep up for the next 4.5 weeks. Can you give me a 7-day meal plan in the format breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack? And it is gone on to do that. So even before I put in the prompt of how I wanted it to be. So I think that's what's clever about, using AI and ChatGPT. It's remembered that I like the previous workout in a table, and it's kept that same format here. It's given me breakfast, snacks, lunch, pre-workout and post-workout. And it's also included the macro breakdown of that meal. So, or of that day, of the meal. So imagine that, fantastic. So it's telling me scrambled eggs, cooked in butter, half an avocado, bacon, almonds and cheese for snacks, grilled salmon, some spinach. It's actually telling me to have some whey protein, grilled chicken, zucchini noodles, some pesto sauce, and then a ribeye steak. So such a cool tool, and I think that people should be using this to help them in their personal lives. Really need to forget about just having the how it's going to take our jobs, but look at how ChatGPT or other AI tools can help us progress in our personal lives as well. It's really, really simple to use. You see that I've been talking for like almost 15 minutes, and it's given me a training program to follow and a diet plan to follow with all of the necessary information around, how much, what the macros are that I'll be eating. You can copy and paste it and print it off and use it for future reference. Even, you can put in your progress pictures and it will tell you, I'll give you some estimates on how you're going. So I'm definitely going to keep using this, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So please do subscribe and follow to see how I get on using ChatGPT as my personal trainer. But no, it's some really cool feedback, really interesting. I definitely recommend it. One thing I would say is that for people that are kind of like beginners with the gym, something like this probably wouldn't be great, because it's not going to be showing you, or possibly it could show you if you asked it, the proper technique to performing exercises. So I do think it's important that you refer to a proper personal trainer or an in-person personal trainer to perhaps show you how to perform certain movements. You can of course use YouTube for that, just to make sure you're doing everything safely. But I think in terms of the nutrition, and if you're experienced with the gym and you know what your goals are, you can see how effective technology and AI can be to help you with your progress. So what I've learned from this and just this small session is that probably should go back to the whey protein. I think what I'm going to do in the next video, I'm going to upload to ChatGPT my current diet and ask it to tell me where I'm going wrong in following a keto diet plan, and see where it takes me. So pretty cool. I also want to just talk about now how to get access to ChatGPT. So if you just go to Google and put in ChatGPT, it's going to come up. There's an app for your phone as well. So if you don't have access to a laptop, you can use it on your phone. Of course, it's going to be a bit more tricky to read. It is free to use for everyone. You can sign up for a free account, and you have some additional features rather than if you're just using the app as is, such as it keeps a memory and will tell you. So it'll remember what you discussed previously, so it keeps being relatable. And then after that, there's additional plans that have a fee associated to it. So in ChatGPT, again, I'm not an expert. There's a limit to how many questions you can ask a day, how many pictures you can upload a day before it will then prompt you to pay, or it will refresh your tokens so that you can, ask more questions the next day. But for now, for what I'm using it for, I'm not using any paid plans, so it's completely free. You just need obviously a laptop, the internet, or your phone, and it's quite a fun, cool way to look at your diet and nutrition. So I hope it's been interesting, and please subscribe and like the video if you want to see more updates and how I get on using AI as my personal trainer to continue on my plan to get a six-pack in 42 days. Cheers, bye.